So while Andy was hosting the Last Supper with the leaders of the free world,
I'm still standing here screaming fucking free world.
the people in the signal group has been asking for signals, and his response was that he was just on a losing streak, but people didn't buy that.
Why the fuck you lying? Why?
Someone also came forward and said they've been waiting for a refund for a failed account that he was supposed to pass for over a year now. But before we get to that, we're also going to talk about Jason Noah, who recently posted to his Instagram that only profitable traders can hear the sound. And the funny thing is that the traders in the comment section is people that we know we can't trade. So there's a lot we're going to cover here today, guys. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So let's jump straight into it, guys. So this gentleman, firstly, back in 2023, in September 29, he tells Andy, "You failed my challenge. The time is up. We cannot retry the challenge. Andy, can't retry the challenge. Andy didn't qualify for a retry. Challenge has been failed." Andy then says, "It's fine. Don't worry. I got a BMW. Let's get a new one. I hate through forex funds because of the time limit. I'll get it for you, but I think we'll be using a different form though." Now this happened on the 29th of September in 2023. A year later,
it's been 84 years.
Without any success, the client then gets into a chat room where Andy is, and the client says to him that, "You know what, Goat Andy, I'm still waiting for my prop farm refund for the 100k challenge of $699 US. That's the price of a PlayStation 5 Pro. It has been 1 year and 3 months and I'm still waiting for my refund. I waited for you to recover your accounts that was in a drawdown, then waited through 5 payouts with Moneyverse being your biggest payout, no refund, and now you're ignoring me on Telegram. I never wanted to put this in the message of the public." Now this is kind of weird looking at this, right? But we're going to get to the point that I'm trying to prove. Before I continue, guys, I want to thank today's sponsor, fxgt.com, which is a fully licensed and regulated broker by the FSCA, who has just launched their Optimus account that gives you access to a 1 to 5,000 leverage. But you'll start off with a 1 to 2,000 after trading 5 lots and 8 trading days. You'll gain access to the 1 to 5,000 leverage. But if 1 to 5,000 is too high for you, they also got a 1 to 2,000 leverage or a 1 to 1,000 leverage, where you'll get a 50% first deposit bonus, 25% loyalty bonus, and a 10% crypto booster on top of that as well. They also have 24/7 support to make sure all of your questions get answered all the time. I'll leave a link in the description box below, guys. Please go check them out and let's get started trading smart with fxgt.com. Let's get straight back into this, right? Now, Andy has and then Andy also never came back to reply to that gentleman also. The next day, another gentleman just replied to his message and says, "You've been waiting an entire year for your refund. That is quite a very, very long time." Now, that was what happened with the refund that someone is still waiting a full year for, right? The next one is Andy announced that he basically made a statement to say that everyone, you may believe I've stopped posting signals. Well, I didn't. I just went through a crazy losing streak. So how do I give out signals? I'll enter the price, first see the reaction, then I see the positivity of it, and then I'll send it here until we hit TP or SL. But although he's saying this, people have also called him out for posting blue screens to Instagram. Meanwhile, he's having a losing streak, so the one does not add into the other. Kind of makes you think exactly what it is that he was trying to pull here. But in the previous 3 weeks on my side, was a losing streak, so might as well say I save you guys. I went back to the drawing board to rectify the mistakes, and now I'm ready to go again. Unfortunately, you're not ready to go again unless you got $1 million to spare, and now you say that. I hope everyone understands. So this is what the voice notes sound like that Andy played, and it will be available for you guys to listen to also.
Hi everybody, I hope everybody's good. Everybody saw my notification. Guys, I didn't stop signals. I just paused this. As you saw on the announcements, I literally showed you guys proof of my previous losing streak. It was crazy.
Okay, so he kind of just explains what he said in the text that we looked at before. And then this gentleman said, "The confusing part about your 3-week losing streak you're talking about is that on Instagram, you keep flexing profits.
You figured me out. You got me red-handed. You got me red-handed.
And it comes out and says, when last did I post a chart or a profit on my Instagram? Client then says, you know what, you do it every week, bro. I'm not even active every day on Instagram, but I can easily see that you posted profit 3 days ago. Boom, send him a screenshot of his profit roll. And that is kind of what's going on within this whole forex space industry now. And with Andy in particular, who's gone on to a podcast to say that he's one of the top 3 traders or top 100, I don't know.
I am the number 1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google.
Traders in South Africa, we can always justify that with information like this. Now, last but not least, Jason Noah recently went to Instagram, posted only profitable traders can hear the sound. But the funny thing is that all the people that if you scroll through the comment section, you will realize that most of these guys, they cannot trade. I'm 100% sure he can't even hear the sound himself. But that is it from my side, guys. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for ears.